So XRP is pumping today. It's up over 10% on the 7-day span, and on the last 1 day, it's up about 7.16%. Now we are hitting some resistance here around like 274, 275. But if we zoom out, we could see why that is, right? Like this is like a big area of resistance on this chart where we do potentially have a little bit of work to do, but once we do clear those levels, and we can even see that wick back here in the middle of December, once we clear those levels, guess what? We are going to quickly retest those previous highs around $3 to like $3.30. Now, once we break over those, well, we're going to $4 plus, just like I've been saying, for the last few weeks. So with that being said, we have a lot to talk about that's really kind of backing this move on XRP. So welcome to the channel, everyone. My name is Nick. For those that are new to the channel, hopefully by the end of this video, you do become a subscriber. And also don't forget to sign up for Caleb and Brown down in the description below. I keep telling you guys, this exchange, 24/7 support, fully regulated, available in the US. Try it. If you like it, use it. If you don't like it, stop using it. Simple as that. Let's dive on in, though. Let's talk about a few things. Number one, XRP is looking pretty insane right now over on Fiat Leak. We could see that the US corridor is buying up XRP in bulk. Now, this is not at levels that we've seen in the past where, XRP is being traded at like 1 million to like 5 million plus in the past minute, but we are starting to see a lot of trading volume. I mean, even if we go over here to the trading volume right now, on the last day, you could see the stacked on the bottom, right? Like you could see the trading volume being stacked. And so far we've been averaging around like 5 billion plus per day. You want to know what's crazy about that though? Is if we go back on the all-time chart back here in the middle of 2021, when we were looking at trading volume on the charts here, it was insane trading volume for like the monthly candles. That's the problem here. These are like monthly candles. But if we go back to like say 2017, 2018, guys, the initial move here, this was a $4.64 billion trading volume move in November of 2017. This was 1.26 billion when we actually hit the top. Like how crazy is it that we're doing monthly trading volume in the last 24 hours on XRP? Like that's the average now. It shows you how big this space has become, and it also shows you how much attention is on XRP. But let's actually talk about the big news that's, like I said, pushing XRP over 270 and actually pumping it. Well, let's go and look at what's happening right now with the SEC, for example. So here we have new. Binance US will resume USD services for eligible customers according to its website. The exchange officially halted services in 2023 following heightened scrutiny from regulators. And we actually have here that this is their 2025 guide on how US customers will, be able to utilize Binance US. So this is very exciting stuff. And it is also showing us that, yeah, we are seeing a big regulatory pause happening around crypto, which is very, very good to see. And even if we go over here to Bitcoin.com, we have the SEC's crypto crackdown is dead. John Reed Stark, ex-SEC enforcement chief, just said the agency is set to drop its Ripple appeal and halt all crypto cases. The signs? SEC's legal retreat against Coinbase and Binance, a top trial lawyer reassigned, internal shakeups, and now Stark says crypto enforcement is over. He called the Binance and Coinbase cases done and expects all SEC crypto lawsuits to be dismissed or settled in favor of crypto firms. And Ripple, SEC's appeal is likely gone. Crypto winner, more like regulatory spring. The SEC's war is collapsing and crypto is winning big. Are we about to witness the biggest bull run ever? Now, one thing that we will say here is that if the Ripple case is completely gone, and I keep saying this, expect some big fireworks. All right? I mean, we know that going all the way back to, July, for an example, of 2023, back here, when XRP did hit roughly like 89 cents or so, that was just off of XRP being deemed not a security in the court of law. It wasn't the case being completely finished, though, on Ripple's side. I know that Ripple is not XRP, and I understand that XRP is not Ripple, but the thing is that once we hear that Ripple is cleared, retail that doesn't really know the difference between XRP and Ripple, they're going to buy up XRP. It's going to be one big catalyst. But on top of this, right, when we think about what's happening here, once the SEC case is gone, expect some very big moves to be made by Ripple around XRP adoption and growth in the US. Also, don't forget the XRP ETFs. Here we have from Smoke Dog. Institutions anticipate the SEC will approve spot XRP ETFs this year, as noted in recent publications. They also expect the SEC to fully drop the Ripple case, paving the way for live trading of an XRP ETF in the United States. So case settlement equals XRP ETF. And here we actually have from the Capstone website, this is where Smoke Dog is getting this from. This got posted on January 2nd of this year. Crypto surge, Trump's SEC to boost industry and bank involvement. And then here we actually have the breakdown of Ripple XRP. The first sentence is, we expect the SEC to approve spot XRP ETFs this year, which will definitely happen, in my opinion. And then at the bottom, we expect the SEC to drop its case against Ripple, clearing the way for the approval of XRP ETFs. Now, why is this important? Well, because again, it feels like the case and it feels like everything around the SEC is now changing. But also XRP ETFs. Guys, all of these major exchanges are now filing to list XRP ETFs as commodities. Check this out from Bank XRP. MEMX Exchange files to list the 21 shares XRP ETF as a commodities-based trust. This is a big push, and it's a big push to make sure that, listen, XRP is cleared. XRP is not a security. It should be treated as a commodity. But on top of this, breaking, the SEC acknowledges filing for CoinShares Spot XRP ETF. One by one, this happened. The SEC has acknowledged a filing for a Bitwise Spot XRP ETF. Justin, the SEC has acknowledged a filing for WisdomTree Spot XRP ETF. Every single one of these ETFs are now acknowledged by the SEC, essentially. Do we see the shift happening? I mean, think about this, right? We have Binance and Coinbase. Their cases get completely paused. After that, we have all of these acknowledgments of these SEC, the ETFs from the SEC. It feels as if the SEC has now completely shifted and they are actually doing their job. They're now providing an insight to what can be done if you don't attack an industry, but support it, look into it, and actually read between the lines. Like, this is what we want to see. This is progress in a big way. Now, on top of the ETFs in the US being acknowledged, boom, breaking. Hashdex receives approval for the world's first XRP spot ETF in Brazil. And of course, Brad Garlinghouse celebrating. Guys, this is the beginning. I honestly think that this is a very big signal of what's about to happen in the US. We are about to see a green light across the board when it comes to these ETFs, in my opinion. I'm not even questioning it. It makes so much sense. I mean, guys, we have $5+ billion in trading volume in the last 24 hours. This has been stacked. This has been a thing that we've been seeing every single day. And what's crazy about this is if we actually filter this out, so we could see trading volume in the last 30 days. All right. Look at the trading volume in the last 30 days. Let me let me move this up real quick. So I want to move this to the front so that we actually see this. So here we have trading volume in the last 30 days. XRP has over 100 and almost $52 billion worth of trading volume in the last 30 days. That is equivalent to 56 billion XRP. That is insane, especially when we compare it to, for an example, Ethereum. I mean, it's very clear that Bitcoin and Ethereum have an ETF because of how much focus there is on both of them. XRP having over $152 billion almost in trading volume in the last 30 days, that's something significant. And again, it's not just the last 30 days. Even if we look at the volume in the last 7 days on XRP, almost $39 billion. This market is eating XRP up right now. And that's why when we look at this XRP spot ETF in Brazil, it's very crucial. From Genfinity, we actually see down here the full announcement. And then down here, we also see a few of the big reasons why this is very significant. Number one, all right, we have Hashdex has secured approval for the Hashdex NASDAQ XRP Index Fund. This is a major milestone. The fund, established on December 10th of 2023, remains in its pre-operational phase. Now, we know that this approval is not only clearing the way for XRP ETFs in the US, but it's also clearing the way for Brazil to grow significantly around the digital asset space. On top of that, we could see that the firm previously secured approval from the US SEC for its crypto index ETF in December of 2024. This successful track record positions Hashdex as a leader in launching regulated crypto investment products. Now, in terms of the actual institutional interest and focus, Ripple's managing director for Latin America actually said and emphasized the timing of this approval, citing increasing institutional demand and XRP's real-world utility as key factors. The ETF will provide institutional investors with a regulated and secure way to gain exposure to XRP without the complexities of direct cryptocurrency ownership. So think about this, right? How much more trading volume are we about to record for XRP? This is going to be very interesting to watch. And then, of course, Brazil's growing influence in digital assets, which we already know, right? Like, we know how big Ripple has been in Brazil, with Travelex Bank, for an example. But this is very exciting to see. Like, to actually have XRP become a piece of the Brazilian market like this, I'm very excited about this. And again, we do have setting the stage for the US market impact, because Brazil's approval of the world's first XRP spot ETF has significant global implications. Following the announcement, XRP's value rose by 5% within 24 hours and achieved a 10% weekly gain. The surge indicates strong investor confidence in regulated XRP investment products. In the US, several financial firms, including Grayscale, WisdomTree, Rex Osprey, Canary Capital, and 21 Shares, await regulatory decisions on their XRP ETF proposals. The SEC has acknowledged an ETF application by the New York Stock Exchange on behalf of Grayscale and will make a decision later this year. Now, we do know almost every single one of them has now been acknowledged. Approval of this would enable institutional investors in the US to invest in a regulated vehicle tracking the token's price, potentially boosting the token's value as well. Now, we do know how big the Bitcoin ETFs were, right? They helped Bitcoin, push to 100K plus. Ethereum, not much, right? Like, there hasn't been a lot of success around Ethereum, but I think that's going to be different with XRP. And the reason why I say that is because of how much focus there is on XRP and how much, has been happening around XRP and even Ripple. I think that this is going to be a game changer. And I really do think that XRP holders should brace for impact, because this is going to impact the market in a big way once these ETFs are completely approved. I think that even this recent move to the upside, is just showing us what will happen when these do actually finally get approved. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on because more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord in the description below. And with that being said, guys, it's been Nick. Thanks for watching. Peace out.